faintest echoes of remembered time, the hula has been a strong part of Hawaiian life, a way to communicate when words alone were not enough. Today, Hawaiian Airlines flies to Hawaii with a deep sense of Polynesian graciousness and the spirit that is fired by our past. We offer you our home in the sky. Our spirit is unique. We are Hawaiian.
It's tough being a kid. Fancy parties, scratchy clothes, and you have to smile no matter what.
Ooh, give Auntie a big kiss.
See what I mean?
Buy a Chuck E. Cheese if you act like a kid. You can have more fun than you ever did. You can giggle, you can wiggle, you can flip your leg. Chuck E. Cheese, where kids can be a kid.
Here we go, Pete Ellis Ford and Toyota and Pete Ellis Dodge Jeep and Renault in the third week of the Battle of the Freeways.
Ford and Toyota, the Bellflower Bruiser attacks with an 87 Ranger pickup, 5733, and announces all Toyota cars 10% below manufacturer sticker. 87 Colt, 5485, Dodge and Jeep with Southgate Mower slugs it out. A Jeep Cherokee at 8973.
This is the sale of the century, the Battle of the Freeways, and that's the truth.
いろいろお世話になりました。お元気でいてください。
Have you learned your English to live in America?
I would have been missing you very much, grandfather.
Saying goodbye is never easy, but with AT&T International Long Distance, it's easy to say hello. A 10-minute call to Japan can average just 95 cents a minute. Only AT&T keeps you this close anywhere in the world.
Line outside Hollywood High School. They're protesting what they say are job inequities, including working without a contract for 18 months. The reason they chose this site, recruits were being screened there for possible jobs as airport policemen. The police wanted to acquaint those future officers with their grievances, especially those about pay.
We're approximately $1,000 a month behind the LAPD. We're required to do the same things they do, make arrests, handle all kinds of incidents. If there's terrorists at the airport, we are the first response team at the location, and yet and still we're making less money than they are.
More than 600 applicants turned out for testing today for some 40 to 60 jobs that will come open in the near future.
Tonight, a homeless squatter's family is back out on the streets. That family had been staying in a vacant home owned by the Veterans Administration. Earlier this week, 4 homeless people were arrested for trespassing on VA property. Channel 11's Pat Riddle reports now on the latest eviction.
Carpenters spent the morning boarding up this government-owned house near Inglewood. No one's lived in the house for the past year since its owner defaulted on his VA loan. No one's lived here legally, that is. For the past 2 nights, Cindy Saunders, a jobless, homeless mother, and her 4 children used it as shelter against the cold weather. But the VA forced them to leave, saying they were trespassing. What happened when you were moved out?
Shattered our world. Just shattered it. And the girls, we had to sleep on the street again, Mommy. So it starts over again.
Homeless activists are encouraging street people, especially families, to risk trespassing charges by taking over empty government-owned houses. They say sheltering the homeless in city buildings is only a short-term answer, that the many empty VA repossessions could be a long-term solution.
There should be no babies in America. There should be absolutely nobody, really, but essentially no babies in America should go without a home. And the VA is in position to assist this alone. They are not negotiating with us.
The mother and her 4 children who were moved out of this house last night say they don't want a permanent handout. They just want a place to stay for a few weeks so they can save some money that can go for a security deposit on their own apartment.
It'd give us enough money to move. Time to save enough money to get a place of our own, legally.
But the VA says it's not in the business to give homeless families a financial respite. So union members found another one-night solution for the Saunders, shelter in a community church. Pat Riddle, Channel 11 News.
Coming up next on the 8 o'clock news, we'll replay the winning lottery numbers. A space shuttle lands in Culver City. We'll show you what that is. And thousands turn out in Georgia for a civil rights march reminiscent of the 60s.
What do you call a credit card that costs you nothing to get?
The Discover card.
What do you call a credit card that gives you money back on every purchase?
The Discover card.
you get a yearly cash bonus. And what do you call a credit card that gets you cash nationwide?
The Discover Card.
Now, what do you call a credit card that does all three?
The Discover Card.
Look for more information in the mail or at Discover Card merchants.
Announcing an earth-shaking event at your Subaru dealers. Right now, every Subaru is selling at earth-shakingly low prices. Every Subaru XT, every sedan, every wagon, every three-door coupe, every Subaru. Earth-shaking. So hurry down to your participating Subaru dealer while the earth-shaking prices are still what? Shaking? The Subaru earth-shaking sales event.
See your participating Subaru dealer January 12th through 23rd, and you could win your own Subaru XT. David Jansen is looking for a killer, and vice versa. Espionage amid the ancient ruins of Athens. Covert action, Monday night at 9 on KTTV, Los Angeles.
If you missed the winning lotto numbers broadcast live before our newscast, here is the replay.
Numbers are mixing, so have your pencils and lotto tickets ready, as our first number is 48, number 48. The next random pick by the Criterion machine is 13, number 13. And live via satellite, here comes 10, number 10. Next in sight is 21, number 21. It's on your lotto tickets. Be sure to mark off 8, number 8. And our sixth number tonight is 35, number 35. Finally, this week's bonus number is 12, number 12.
Here are those numbers again: 48, 13, 10, 21, 8, 35, and the bonus number is 12.
The all-white town of Cumming, Georgia is peaceful tonight, but it was racked by tension and violence today as a major civil rights demonstration was held there. About 15 to 20,000 activists marched through the town to the courthouse. It was to protest last week's violence when a similar march was turned back by a mob led by the Ku Klux Klan. And there was some violence today in Cumming, Georgia. About 60 people were arrested on weapons and rioting charges, but no major violence erupted. A civil rights leader here in Los Angeles says this march is part of the ongoing struggle for equality that started in the 60s.
I maintain that every generation has to essentially reaffirm the struggle for human dignity and justice. In my mind, therefore, that it is a continuing struggle. So I see this as an opportunity of saying that great, this is a new effort, but it's an effort perhaps for the 80s and that must go on into the 90s to continue the battle.
More than 2,000 National Guardsmen and police kept the demonstration orderly, and after several hours, the marchers departed peacefully.
Mary Ruth, the space shuttle made news twice in Southern California today in a pair of unusual ways. First, an orbiter landed in Culver City, a 1/4 scale replica of the shuttle Columbia on display here at the Fox Hills Mall in Culver City. Columbia landed next to Florsheim's and the Broadway as part of an educational program by the Fox Hills Mall with the Culver City schools. Made by an Australian firm involved in the shuttle program. It is 35 feet long. The real ones are 4 times bigger than this one is, but it's still a big one. Also today, the lost Challenger astronauts and the 3 Apollo astronauts who died in the launch pad fire 19 years ago were honored today by the Civil Air Patrol in the Hollywood Hills.
Gus Grissom, Ed White, Roger Chafee, Dick Scobie, Ronald McNair, Gregory Jarvis, Ellison Onizuka, Michael Smith, Judith Resnick, and Krista McAuliffe, who was to be our first civilian in space.
These teenagers in the Civil Air Patrol are forming a special wing at the Van Nuys Airport named Challenger 7. Michelle Nichols, Uhura of Star Trek fame, was there to send the shuttle up.
Climbing high and veering toward the east. Power, rocket men, shuttle, oh you beauty.
And brought the shuttle home.
Sweeping down across the desert sky. Hail Columbia, gem of spatial ocean.
The youngsters took their oath, their flight wing's namesake, the Challenger 7. They then placed roses on the names of all 10 astronauts who died, the 7 in Challenger and the 3 in the Apollo 1 fire. Afterward, Michelle Nichols drew a final frontier parallel.
A dedication to our space program today is really the precursor to a Star Trek universe. It's what we do with our space program today.
which will say whether Star Trek is fiction or fact in the future.
Well, with the Challenger disaster nearly a year in the past, a year in the future will again see shuttles like Atlantis on the desert runways. In the meantime, this shuttle remains at the Fox Hills Mall only through tomorrow for an up-close look. The real one, 4 times the size of that one. Still big.
Oh, sure is. Well, coming up next, we're going to take a look at the weather forecast for tomorrow's big game, and we'll have a few tips if you need to get to the Rose Bowl. And we'll tell you about the competition that went on before the game and why the results are up in the air.
We remember Krista McCullough, who captured the imagination of the entire nation, inspiring us with her pluck, her restless spirit of discovery, a teacher not just to her students, but to an entire people.
1 year after the space shuttle disaster, KTTV profiles the life of Krista McCullough. Join us for the first special in our For Kids' Sake series, Remembering Krista McCullough, Wednesday at 8:30 on Fox Channel 11.
Isn't it remarkable? A number of investment opportunities that come and go every day. The experts all have their favorites and a belief. The more you invest, the more you stand to make. Which is why California Federal offers tiered savings. The higher your savings balance, the higher the interest rate. Insured, safe. Higher balances, higher interest, higher thinking.
You Americans have a funny image of us Dutch. You think we go around in wooden shoes, traditional clothes, and eating little Dutch chocolates. Well, actually, the dessert we really eat is tuche. After all, tuche is all natural, made from milk, with a light, rich taste. So we not only eat it more than ice cream, but it's a dessert we can feel good about. And that's important, because at home, we have a different image to live up to.
Tucci, the dessert you can feel good about.
Back once again, telling it like it is about the Harbor Boulevard of Cars in Costa Mesa. 12 dealers representing 20 manufacturers of today's most beautiful automobiles. Go by and see them soon, and I'm sure they'll make you a deal that, if you'll pardon an old expression, you'll call a real dandy. Go by and see them today. Costa Mesa Mitsubishi, Earlite Toyota Volvo, Johnson & Son, Lincoln Mercury.
If you are one of those folks holding a Super Bowl ticket, well, you'd better think about packing up the pom-poms and pennants and heading for the game early tomorrow. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena is ready for the rush by Super Bowl fans, but police are warning it could be a mob scene at game time if you don't get there early. Tonight, they're asking everyone to arrive between 10 a.m. and noon and take carpools if you can. Police are also suggesting that people park in downtown Pasadena and then take buses from there to the Rose Bowl. Over 100,000 football fans are expected at that game, and several thousand others will probably also be in Pasadena to watch all the hoopla at the Super Bowl. Lots of people watching, I'm sure.
And not a bad day for it.
Really?
In fact, as we go to the satellite picture, first of all, let me use a little bit of a football analogy to show you what will happen. First of all, off to the lower left here on our playboard, you'll see that the clear weather likes to block the storm coming in so that the sun can get into Southern California. John Madden, eat your heart out. In fact, that large storm system which is up above us out there, the rain will come down in, will be blocked, and will be deflected off up into the northwest. As a result, with such excellent play on the scoreboard of weather tomorrow, around Southern California, beaches 65 and 70 under sunny skies. In the mountains, clear, windy, temperatures into the 40s. Out on the desert, sunny, 65 in the uppers, 75 in the lowers. Inland valleys, sunny, warmer, pushing 70. And for the Super Bowl, all you cities watching us around the country, eat your heart out. It will be sunny and about 70 in Southern California. Quick look at the temperatures around the country shows a lot of Canadian air pushing down into the country. That's why things are so cool. In fact, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena is a good choice for this game tomorrow because Denver will be 35 with snow, and New York will be 22 degrees, even though it will be clear. The rain map shows rain in the south, rain in the northwest. Otherwise, the rest of the country, including us, is clear. And now, just to compare our Southern California weather with what's happening around the rest of the country, as we take a look at the snow which has stretched from the Midwest, the Mississippi Valley, across Minnesota, across the Great Lakes and New England. We'll use that for comparison because here in the LA area, on Super Sunday, it'll be super for a Sunday and near 70 degrees. Mostly sunny Monday, and maybe on Tuesday, that storm system that you saw on the playboard in the satellite picture up to the northwest. Maybe that storm system will start to have a little influence on us, but it is still too early to tell. Good day tomorrow.
John Madden would be proud of that.
Oh, envious, too, I hear.
Well, this year's Super Bowl features more than just a battle on the gridiron. There's also been a war in the skies, and the winner is the new kid in town. Here comes the Super Blimp. Disguised with the name of a soft drink company, he has sliced the veteran Goodyear right out of the Super Bowl action. It'll be the Slice Blimp that will beam pictures of the game to viewers all over the world instead of the airship from the tire company. So the Slice guys were understandably in a braggy mood this week and invited us over to show us why they won the Battle of the Blimp.
Okay, let's move around some.
Slice is the world's largest and most technically advanced blimp, not even a year old, and powered by huge Porsche 911 engines. The camera they'll mount on the bottom of the airship will zoom in tight on the game. A real piece of technical wizardry.
This is nail polish. Oh, no.
Well, sometimes everyone has to improvise a little. There is one thing that's a little unsettling for red-blooded Americans, though. Slice is owned by Alan Bond, the guy who won yachting's America's Cup in 1983. And the crew is mostly Aussie and British. But at least they're football fans.
I enjoy it, especially the big games, and make a point of always watching the Super Bowl every year. I think maybe the New York Giants.
And these foreigners aren't getting their place in the Super Bowl skies for free. Slice did pay thousands of dollars for commercial time in the Super Bowl telecast.
CBS is the real winner. I mean, they're getting more variety of people they can use and better equipment. I mean, competition is very good.
And that competition is sure to be keen when football season rolls around again. Goodyear will challenge this upstart next fall. But for now, Slice owns the Super Bowl skies.
They're all from Australia.
Yes.
Hope they can find the Rose Bowl. It's the one to the north, the Coliseum. They're not using it this time. Next on our 8 o'clock news, Joe Butita joins us with one final look at the preparations for Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. And then Dallas Mavericks shoot down the Los Angeles Lakers. Highlights as we continue.
Share the excitement. Sunday at 6:30 on KTTV Los Angeles.
Here we go. Pete Ellis Ford and Toyota and Pete Ellis Dodge Jeep in Renault in the third week of the Battle of the Freeways.
Ford and Toyota, the Bellflower Bruiser attacks with an 87 Ranger pickup, 5733, and announces all Toyota cars 10% below manufacturer sticker. 87 Colt, 5485. Dodge and Jeep, the Southgate Mauler slugs it out. A Jeep Cherokee at 8973.
This is the sale of the century, the Battle of the Freeways, and that's the truth.
In the splendor of his palace, Caesar treated his guests to spectacular battles between champion gladiators. 2,000 years later, he still does. Caesar's Palace. Relive the legend.
No matter how much money I make, I still like a good value. So when I needed a mattress, I tried the department and furniture stores. But their price included only the mattress set. What I needed were the extras. What I needed was Ortho.
Ortho means value. Not just in our low prices, but in no-cost extras like the Ortho Pack. Yours with any queen or king-size mattress set.
Ortho. They're the greatest.
Ortho, a great mattress at a great price.
If you want to know, my throat is killing me. It's raw, rough.
Mr. Wyatt is in for a nice surprise. With Chloraseptic Spray, he's going to get incredibly fast sore throat relief.
I don't know.
Because doctor recommended Chloraseptic goes to work right where you hurt. But how fast is it? Works so fast that Mr. Wyatt will start to feel relief.
Wow, it's,
before we finish this commercial.
The pain is disappearing. Finally, there's a station that plays all classic rock all the time. Stones, Steely Dan, Beatles.
97.1 FM, KLSX.
Well, Joe Butita and his friends are joining us tonight.
Yes.
Why is the Denver guy bigger?
Well, I'll give you my pick at the end of the at the end of the sports, but they're here for a purpose. It's a
Okay.
a
They're
visual.
cute.
Yeah, they are nice. I just found them.
Hello, everybody. Let's begin tonight with another brain buster. Getting away from football for just a moment, let's talk about baseball. After all, spring training is only 40-some days away. So can you answer this one? And Bill and Mary Ruth, jump in if you can. Which is the only National League team no hit by Nolan Ryan? Think about that while we talk basketball Laker style as everybody shakes their head. He didn't know it yet, but Pat Riley was in for one of those days. All the highlights were the Mavericks, and here's Mark Aguirre going coast to coast, faking the pass and finger rolling up and in, and he had 35 on the day. Former Laker Brad Davis really got the crowd going just before the half ended. His flying, off-balance Baryshnikov move was good for 3 and tied the score at 66. Later on, all Dallas again. Detlef Schrempf steals the ball from Rambis, punctuates the slam, giving Dallas a 22-point lead. There are no Laker highlights because there weren't any. 2 more early finals tonight. Atlanta with Wilkins getting 41 by 10 over Seattle, and Phoenix by just a point over Indiana. UCLA basketball coach Walt Hazzard has done many things in Westwood, but he hadn't beaten Notre Dame's and Digger Phelps until today, that is. Big day at UCLA today, but it was Notre Dame all the way in the lead after David Rivers fed Mark Stevenson for the reverse lay-in. So the Irish up by 11 in the second half, but so much more to come. Like when Pooh Richardson stole the ball, got it to Reggie, who barbecued the nets, put UCLA within 1 near the game's end in front of a home crowd and a worried Digger Phelps. Closing seconds now, Reggie gets another chance to shoot, but not from there. Too far out, Reggie. So what happens? Swish for 3, and the Bruins lead it by 2, win it by 4. Reggie got 26. UCLA wins its 9th straight. There was also a non-conference game at the Sports Arena where USC ran out of gas against Tulsa, and when Byron Boudreau sank this free throw with 1:30 left in the game, Tulsa led by 2 and for good. 8 seconds left now. USC's Brad Winslow tries a three-pointer but misses. Tulsa takes advantage when John Riley dunks for 2 and the game. Derek Dowell, 20 for the Trojans, who are now 7 and 10 overall. Pac-10 foe Arizona also stepped out of the conference today. 10th-ranked Illinois beat the Wildcats 82-63. In the conference, Oregon State had an easy time at home against the Washington Huskies, and Cal is playing at Arizona tonight. At North Carolina, the Tar Heels could have mailed this one in, and the home crowd got a real show. First off, the talented J.R. Reed got the steal, did the rest all by himself. The big freshman has North Carolinians going crazy because of what he can do on a basketball court. Another Tar Heel, not too bad either. Ranzino Smith finished off the break, and with the slam gave the Tar Heels a 30-point lead over Georgia Tech. They didn't hurt themselves in the polls this week. They should remain number 1. Ohio State shocked UPI's second-ranked team, Iowa. The Buckeyes won it by 4. Third-ranked UNLV hosts New Mexico State tonight. Indiana beat Minnesota. 7th-ranked Syracuse knocked off St. John's by just a point. The 8th-ranked Temple Owls beat Alabama Birmingham by 7, and 9th-ranked Oklahoma by 3 over Kansas State. Turning now to hockey, the Kings, who are now 1 game below the 500 mark, don't play again until next Wednesday night. They'll wrap up their homestand against the New Jersey Devils. Meanwhile, today at the Boston Garden, Terry O'Reilly's Bruins extended their win streak to 5 games. Tied at 3 with Calgary, the Bruins go on top just 17 seconds into the 3rd period. Rick Middleton comes up with a loose puck, beats Flames goalie Mike Vernon. Now later in the 3rd, shot of the game. Cam Neely misfires, the puck bounces back in play, and it's Middleton again. He's in a perfect spot to backhand another by Vernon as the Bruins win it 5-3. Early finals tonight, the winners are the New York Islanders in overtime, New Jersey, and Buffalo beats Washington by 3. Can you stand one more football story before the Super Bowl? Okay, then. There have been comparisons made all week between the Broncos and the Giants, but few have talked about the game they actually played against each other on November 23rd in New Jersey. Remember that one? Well, Giants coach Bill Parcells had his team on a roll. Already 9-2 when they hosted the Broncos. The New Yorkers got hot. One feature was George Martin's 78-yard interception return for a touchdown. Denver quarterback John Elway tried desperately to stop the big guy, but Martin just swatted him away. Martin's score, by the way, was the only touchdown of the game for the Giants, a key point Elway will remember tomorrow. A bit later, Denver's Sammy Winder ran right end with a little help from his friends, and the Broncos had tied the score. But New York kicker Raul Alegre's 34-yard field goal was the difference as New York won by just 3 points at home. So what are Elway and the Broncos going to do this time around?
Well, we know they've stopped everybody against the run all year, and, you know, we can't disregard the run. But we know we're going to have to throw the ball and try to keep them on their heels and do the best we can at that. And so, you know, they have been tough against the run, but we can't just disregard it.
And in case somebody asks me, I like Denver plus the points, but I think the Broncos have a shot at winning outright. Okay? Now our trivia answer.
Which is the only National League team no hit by Nolan Ryan of the Astros? Well, it was the Dodgers on September 26, 1981 at Houston. 5-0 to score. Ryan became the game's only pitcher to throw 5 no-hitters. And that is sports. We'll be live from the Rose Bowl tomorrow night, by the way, right after that game.
You're picking Denver.
Denver plus the points. I think they can win outright if the Giants don't score first. If Denver scores first, I'm picking the big guy, and that's why he's bigger than the Giants.
That's why he's bigger than the Giants.
Now, wait a minute now. Your kids are grown, aren't they?
Yeah.
My baby boy is about 5 months old and just about the right size for those 2 little toys that you probably don't want to take home.
We're out of time. We'll see you again
See you tomorrow. He's really love them. They're just perfect. They're just the right size.
Burger, fries, cola, thank you next.
Burger, fries, cola.
Burger, fries, cola, thank you next.
Burger, fries, and the cola?
Oh, hi. Love your topaz. How'd you like your burger?
Medium?
It's gorgeous. And I'll put
You get special treatment in a Mercury Topaz Sport, like an HSO fuel-injected engine, sport suspension, performance tires, and much more.
Come back real soon. Next.
Mercury Topaz Sport. It comes with just about everything, only at your Lincoln Mercury Mercure dealer.
Next.
If you're looking for ways to fight saturated fat in your family's diet, even in cooking oil, here's the oil that leads the fight. New Puritan. So improved, it has 50% less saturated fat than other leading oils. For me, New Puritan is good news. Look.
When frozen, more of another leading oil is trapped, mainly because it has more saturated fat. New Puritan pour through, mainly because it has 50% less.
When you're fighting saturated fat and cholesterol, try New Puritan, the oil that leads the fight.
Since 1984, only one major California bank has not imposed a per-check charge on any personal checking account. Wells Fargo. Still, no charge for the express banking machines, no confusing calculations, no end-of-the-month surprises on your statement. It's that simple. Unlimited access with no per-check charges on any personal checking account. Wells Fargo Bank, still coming through.
It's the news that's still happening while you're still coming home. Channel 11's 8 o'clock news. News that doesn't get home before you do on KTTV Los Angeles.
Monday, live from Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world. It's The Late Show, starring Joan Rivers.
On my next show, we're going to have Broadway and cabaret star Barbara Cook, who's wonderful, and Steve McQueen's ex, Neely McQueen Topple, who is the author of My Husband, My Friend.
The Late Show, starring Joan Rivers, Monday at 11 on Fox Channel 11.
We've got the shape you want to be in.
If you're looking for style and satisfaction, look to Mercury Sable, the ride and handling of a fine European road car without the world-class price. Sable has standard features you'd expect: a V6 engine, front-wheel drive, air conditioning, electronic AM/FM stereo, and much more. And Sable is $4,500 less than Toyota Cressida. See your Southern California Lincoln Mercury dealer.
We've got the shape you want to be in.
This is where the trouble started. Santa Ana was there, Davy Crocker was here. I, Senor Noggles, was cooking my famous fajitas, a handmade tortilla filled with marinated sirloin, steak and onions, fresh tomatoes and scallions. Everybody loved them. Santa Ana wants them all. Davy Crocker wants them all. Next thing, they're shooting. Believe me, I remember the Alamo.
Taste the legendary steak fajitas of Senor Noggles.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? Something happened since I bumped into you. Oh, Duncan Hines put walnuts in a new cookie. Walnut chocolate chip. Take chocolatey bumps, add walnutty lumps. No wonder they bake up the lumpy, bumpy best. You don't know what you're missing. Bill Bailey, you came home. Look what I got for you. Duncan Hines, the chocolatey, walnutty, lumpy, bumpy best. Oh.
Say, where'd you get this Dodge Ram van?
Pete Ellis Dodge. Pete Ellis Dodge.
And what do you get on this Dodge Ram van?
You get sofa bed and deck tray, carpeting and paneling, captain's chairs, engine covers, custom paint, chrome wheels, splendor and flair.
And where'd you get a price like that?
Pete Ellis Dodge.
And that's the truth.
Pete Ellis Dodge, Long Beach Freeway, Firestone, Exit South.
It's here, the double value sale you've been waiting for. Aaron Brothers 1-cent frame sale is on now. Buy one frame at the regular low price and get another of equal or lesser value for just 1 cent. Buy wood frames, ceramic frames, gold leaf frames, frames with glass, photo frames, poster frames, clear box frames, even wood and metal sectional frames at the Aaron Brothers 1-cent frame sale. Get to...
With the National Express card. Instant credit is available, so fill out an application today. The National Express. Don't fly the coop without it.
National Lumber.
Rock out this week with Wang Chung, Billy Preston, Toto, and Little Richard on Solid Gold 87. Sunday at 1 p.m.
Portions of the following may not be suitable for younger audiences. Channel 9 recommends parental guidance.
The El Dorado Restaurants, members of the Poker and Pan Casino Association of Gardena, welcome you to Gardena. Open 24 hours of every day. Their restaurants offer fabulous food. At the El Dorado, the preparation and serving of fine food and beverages is an art form. To get to the El Dorado, take Harbor or San Diego Freeway off at Redondo Beach Boulevard. The El Dorado Restaurants, members of the Poker and Pan Casino Association of Gardena.
The Leo Stereo sale is on. At Leo Stereo, the sale is on. And Leo Stereo will not, I repeat, will not be undersold. Oh! Leo's prices are slashed. Leo's won't be undersold. Leo is frantically foraging with forklifts, finding fantastic, fabulous, fundamentally super sale savings. Check our ads. Leo Stereo will not be undersold. Fantastic, fabulous, fundamentally super sale savings now at Leo Stereo. Leo Stereo will not be undersold. Leo Stereo, guaranteed low prices.
70,000 thrill seekers jump at Anaheim for Coors Supercross Racing. A hyped-up, flipped-out extravaganza, as Sports Illustrated, the best race ever. For 8 years, Anaheim Stadium has sold out for the world's best motorcycle racers flying over gigantic dirt jumps. This is the Mike Goodwin original you've been hearing about. Not an exhibition, an all-out $1 million championship race with every factory superstar. Saturday, January 31st, we guarantee Supercross is better than any race or your money back on the spot. Great tickets now, Ticketron and Suzuki dealers. Don't you be let down.
Good night. You know, going through these catalogs really helped me to appreciate what a great deal we got at Waterbed Gallery. A box spring and a mattress in this catalog would have cost us $688. Come see what we got at Waterbed Gallery for $688. We got the dresser, the mirror, the nightstand, and the waterbed, which gives us a great night's sleep. Right, honey?
Wake up to the exciting values only at Waterbed Gallery.
Here's Cal Worthington and his dog Spot.
If you want more for your trade, go see Cal.
Better deals were never made. Go see Cal.
If you need a car truck, if you want to save a buck, if you want to change your luck, go see Cal.
Hey, the big circus is coming to town, Circus Vargas, and I've got free tickets for you and the kids. Come over here to Worthington Ford and holler, go see Cal, and we'll give you free tickets to this big circus. And while you're here, we're going to show you some beautiful cars and trucks at real bargain prices. No purchase is necessary. You don't have to buy anything. But look at this. A 1980 Ford and F100 pickup, $29.95. An 84 Ford Escort station wagon, $34.95. An 83 Ford and F-150 pickup, $44.95. An 85 Mercury Lynx, $39.95. And here's an 84 Suzuki Samurai, the four-wheel drive Samurai boy at Dandy for $49.95. Hey, come and see us and bring the kids, and be sure and pick up your free tickets through Circus Vargas. Worthington Ford in Long Beach, open every day till midnight. We'll see you here.
I'm the Lotto Wizard of Oz. My computer has 5 fun programs that pick special lotto numbers. Call 976-711-7 before you play Lotto. My computer will give you 6 numbers. Only costs 95 cents, and you get last week's winning numbers. 976-711-7 hooks you up to the Wizard's computer that contains fun ways to get your lotto numbers. Your voice can even select numbers. So call 976-711-7 and let me, the Wizard of Oz, pick lotto numbers for you.
California Cooler reminds you the indoor party season is now open. California Cooler, official drink of the indoor party season.
Nothing like watching good actors in a good movie, especially when you can do it at home with your feet up.
But if it's music, you better keep your feet on the ground.
I kissed my leg.
But you need your hands when you watch a fight. Got that?
The movies, the stars, the big events, they make HBO 87 the year to watch. And now you can bring it home for just 87 cents with a special offer coming in your mail. An offer to bring home the box office winners and all-star originals, the chart toppers and the showstoppers. An offer to bring you the choice only cable TV delivers, from headlines to foul lines, pop tunes to cartoons. It's an offer to bring home all this at special installation savings and just 87 cents for your first month of HBO. Watch for this mailer or call today and get in on HBO 87 now.
Use your feet to get to the mailbox, but your hands to the opening. Then you can watch with your feet up.
Nobody brings it home like HBO in 87, and the time to get it is now with this special 87-cent offer.
The El Dorado Restaurants, members of the Poker and Pan Casino Association of Gardena, welcome you to Gardena. Open 24 hours of every day. Their restaurants offer fabulous food. At the El Dorado, the preparation and serving of fine food and beverages is an art form. To get to the El Dorado, take Harbor or San Diego Freeway off at Redondo Beach Boulevard. The El Dorado Restaurants, members of the Poker and Pan Casino Association of Gardena.
It's Waterbed Gallery's humongous January clearance sale.
Over $1 million in inventory at humongous savings.
Hurry, see it all for yourself.
There's waterbed starting at $129, complete bedroom suites from $499.
Some items are limited to first come, first served.
And the humongous savings continue on contemporary oak waterbeds, soft-sided waterbeds.
No motion waterbeds, over $1 million in bedroom furniture.
Plus, on the approval of your good credit, no payments till April.
Make it a waterbed gallery night. A waterbed gallery night.
America remembers Red Sovine.
The first time that I heard the song Teddy Bear, it reminded me of my little boy. It brought tears to my eyes.
The OCB was blaring away on Channel 19.
For my money, there's no better songs or no better singer than Red Sovine. He was the best.
And he said, Breaker 19, is anyone there? Come on, back truckers, and talk to Teddy Bear.
America remembers Red Sovine.
When Red Sovine died, America and I lost a good friend. But thank goodness we still got his music.
My mom is a big fan of Red Sovine, and we listen to his music all the time.
Working with Red was a real joy, and nobody could handle a song quite like he could.
My all-time favorite Red Sovine song is Giddy Up, Go.
Red Sovine was taken from us in a tragic car crash in 1980, but he leaves behind a lasting memory and music on this new 2-record collection of his biggest hits. Red Sovine occupied a very special place in the hearts of the American truck driver and in the hearts of American country music fans. Red's gone now, but his music lives on.
He stuck out his hand and said with a grin, Big Joe's the name. I told him mine. And he said the name of my rig is Phantom 309.
Well, in my opinion, Red Sovine is truly the heart and soul of country music.
Red Sovine's as much a part of trucking as CB and hot coffee.
Here's a beautiful new tribute to the great Red Sovine on 2 LPs and on cassette or 8-track tape and all new compact discs. Stand by to order.
God ride with you. 10-4. And goodbye.
To order COD or credit card, call toll-free 1-800-441-2626. That's 1-800-441-2626. Or save COD and handling charges by sending $12.95 for 2 LPs, 1 8-track, 1 cassette, or compact disc to Red Sovine, P.O. Box 8505, Nashville, Tennessee.
Behold the beer belly, the old spare tire, the Labanza. 50 million Americans need a shortcut to get from fat to flat. And here it is. It's called the Gut Buster. It's the ultimate fitness machine, specifically designed to firm and flatten the stomach as nothing else can. Just watch this easy exerciser turn ordinary sit-ups into fat-burning, tummy-tightening power stretches. Each time you activate the resistance coil is like trading ugly flab for sexy, sinuous muscle. Just slip into the stirrups, curl your fingers around the molded hand grips, and row your way to a trimmer U. And ladies, if you're as serious as he is, that flat stomach you had in high school can be yours again. Minutes a day is all it takes. Basic spring-ups like these work the upper abdominal region. Reverse for tension-assisted high risers that exercise lower stomach muscles. This light but sturdy unit weighs in at just 27 ounces and travels easily so you can exercise anywhere. Forget about gyms, expensive rowing machines, and exercises you don't need. If your stomach's the problem, Gutbuster's the answer. Copycat devices may look similar, but nothing fights the battle of the bulge like the original Gutbuster. And it's yours with a 30-day money-back guarantee of satisfaction. So go ahead, Gutbusters, if you're serious. And you're serious about a flat stomach, just pick up the phone and exercise your right to call toll-free now.
To order your Gutbuster, call 1-800-445-4800. That's 1-800-445-4800. Use your credit card to avoid COD charges or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $3 shipping and handling to the Gutbuster, Department 348, Canton, Ohio, 44750. That's the Gutbuster, Department 348, Canton, Ohio, 44750. That toll-free number again is 1-800-445-4800.
KHJ-TV, Channel 9, Los Angeles.
Here's Cal Worthington and his dog Spot.
If you need a car, go see Cal.
If you want to save a buck, go see Cal.
If you want a brand new Dodge in your driveway or garage, go see Cal, go see Cal, go see Cal.
Hey, the big circus is coming to town. The big circus under the big top, Circus Vargas. And I've got free tickets. All I want you to do is come over here to Worthington Dodge and holler, "Go see Cal," and we'll give you free tickets for you and your family to Circus Vargas. While you're here, I want to show you some of the best bargains you'll ever find on used cars and trucks. Look, here's an 85 Nissan pickup for $39.95. Here's an 83 Ford Mustang convertible. That's a convertible for $59.95. Here's an 84 Buick Regal for $49.95. Here's an 84 Nissan Sentra for $44.95. And here's a little Suzuki, a four-wheel drive Suzuki, $39.95. Hey, give us a jingle. Call us collect. We'd love to talk to you. And come and see us. It's Worthington Dodge. We're on Beach Boulevard in Huntington Beach, open till midnight. We'll see you here.
The Leo Stereo sale is on. At Leo Stereo, the sale is on. And Leo Stereo will not, I repeat, will not be undersold. Oh! Leo's prices are slashed. Leo's won't be undersold. Leo is frantically foraging with forklifts, finding fantastic, fabulous, fundamentally super sales savings. Check our ads. Leo Stereo will not be undersold. Fantastic, fabulous, fundamentally super sales savings now at Leo Stereo. Leo Stereo will not be undersold. Leo Stereo, guaranteed low prices.
It's Waterbed Gallery's humongous January clearance sale.
Over $1 million in inventory at humongous savings.
Hurry, see it all for yourself.
There's waterbed starting at $129, complete bedroom suites from $499.
Some items are limited to first come, first served.
And the humongous savings continue on contemporary oak waterbeds, soft-sided waterbeds.
No motion waterbeds, over $1 million in bedroom furniture.
Plus, on the approval of your good credit, no payments till April.
Make it a waterbed gallery night. A waterbed gallery night.
I've been expecting you. Your destiny awaits. The voices from ancient Egypt call out. Are you ready? The lovers. You will soon fall madly in love. Next, the Two of Cups. You will have luck beyond your wildest dreams. And now, a card of adventure. The world is yours.
Call the tarot about love, success, money. 213-976-SEER. $2 plus toll.
The El Dorado Restaurants, members of the Poker and Pan Casino Association of Gardena, welcome you to Gardena. Open 24 hours of every day. Their restaurants offer fabulous food. At the El Dorado, the preparation and serving of fine food and beverages is an art form. To get to the El Dorado, take Harbor or San Diego Freeway off at Redondo Beach Boulevard. The El Dorado Restaurants, members of the Poker and Pan Casino Association of Gardena.
I'm the Lotto Wizard of Oz. My computer has 5 fun programs that pick special lotto numbers. Call 976-711-7 before you play Lotto. My computer will give you 6 numbers. Only costs 95 cents, and you get last week's winning numbers. 976-711-7 hooks you up to the Wizard's computer that contains fun ways to get your Lotto numbers. Your voice can even select numbers. So call 976-711-7 and let me, the Wizard of Oz, pick Lotto numbers for you.
Angelus presents the big one, the big Angelus Furniture Warehouse indoor parking lot sale with savings to 60%.
The biggest inventory, over $10 million in home furnishings. The biggest selection, 350,000 square feet of brand name furniture in every style and price range, and the biggest discounts.
savings to 60% and more. So say fat to the other sales. Come to the big one, only at Angelus, 3650 East Olympic Boulevard. The sale is on now.
Here's Cal Worthington and his dog Spot.
If your axle is a sagging, go see Cal.
Maybe you need a station wagon, go see Cal. If your wife has started nagging and your tailpipe is a dragon, go see Cal, go see Cal, go see Cal.
You know the best way, the easy way to get into a new Ford car or truck is to lease it. You pay a lease payment, then at the end of the lease, you pay the residual payment, and you own the car or the truck. Now, these are sale prices, and these are lease payments, so believe me, it's the way to go. A brand new 87 Escort, just $116 a month. A brand new 87 Tempo, $139 a month. A brand new Taurus, a new Taurus for just $163 a month. A brand new 87 Ford Thunderbird, just $199 a month. A brand new 87 Ford, the Crown Victoria, for just $225 a month. And a brand new 87 Ranger pickup, the brand new Ranger pickup, $117 a month. It's the way to go. If you want a new car, a new truck at a low price and low payments, it's really the way to go. It's Worthington Ford in Long Beach. We're open every day till midnight, and I'll see you here.
The Leo Stereo sale is on. At Leo Stereo, the sale is on. And Leo Stereo will not, I repeat, will not be undersold. Oh! Leo's prices are slashed. Leo's won't be undersold. Leo is frantically foraging with forklifts, finding fantastic, fabulous, fundamentally super sale savings. Check our ads. Leo Stereo will not be undersold. Fantastic, fabulous, fundamentally super sale savings now at Leo Stereo. Leo Stereo will not be undersold. Leo Stereo, guaranteed low prices. Blood, sweat, and tears at Anaheim. Coors Supercross Racing. A hyped-up, flipped-out extravaganza since Sports Illustrated, the best race ever. For 8 years, Anaheim Stadium has sold out for the world's best motorcycle racers flying over gigantic dirt jumps. This is the Mike Goodwin original you've been hearing about. Not an exhibition, an all-out million-dollar championship race with every factory superstar. Saturday, January 31st. We guarantee Supercross is better than any race or your money back on the spot. Great tickets now. Ticketron and Suzuki dealers. Don't you be let down.
If the upkeep on your home's exterior has got you down, here's a fabulous opportunity that you can't afford to pass up. It's Sears Siding Warehouse Clearance Sale, so don't delay. If you call this toll-free number right now during this limited time sale, you can save 20% on siding from Sears. That's right, 20%, the biggest savings of the year. You see, at this time of year, we need more warehouse space to make room for our incoming inventory. So in order to move out our in-stock siding, we're cutting prices and passing the savings on to you. So whether your home is wood or stucco and needs an entire facelift, or if it's a brick combination with cracked, peeling moldings, eaves, and overhangs, siding from Sears will enhance the look of your home. In addition, long-lasting, maintenance-free siding will increase the resale value and save you the bother and expense of frequent repainting. And siding from Sears, combined with energy-saving 3/4-inch foam wall insulation, will cut your heating and cooling costs, so that you not only save money now, you continue to save all year round. Best of all, when you deal with Sears, you can be sure the job is done right. Call this toll-free number now during our siding warehouse clearance sale, and Sears will arrange for a free in-home estimate. Help you select siding that's just right for your needs. Show you convenient credit plans designed to fit almost any budget, and even arrange for professional installation. And remember, Sears Siding Warehouse Clearance Sale doesn't come along every day. So if you've been thinking about siding your home, now's the time to call this toll-free number. You can take advantage of the year's greatest savings and enjoy all the beauty and satisfaction of siding from Sears at an unbelievable 20% off.
This is a limited time offer, so act now. Call 1-800-842-4400 for your free in-home estimate. Remember, that number is 1-800-842-4400. That's 1-800-842-4400.
KHJ-TV, Channel 9, Los Angeles.
The Leo Stereo sale is on. At Leo Stereo, the sale is on. And Leo Stereo will not, I repeat, will not be undersold. Oh! Leo's prices are slashed. Leo's won't be undersold. Leo is frantically foraging with forklifts, finding fantastic, fabulous, fundamentally super sale savings. Check our ads. Leo Stereo will not be undersold. Fantastic, fabulous, fundamentally super sale savings now at Leo Stereo. Leo Stereo will not be undersold. Leo Stereo, guaranteed low prices.
It's Waterbed Gallery's humongous January clearance sale.
Over $1 million in inventory at humongous savings.
Hurry, see it all for yourself.
There's waterbed starting at $129. Complete bedroom suites from $499.
Some items are limited to first come, first served.
And the humongous savings continue on contemporary oak waterbeds, soft-sided waterbeds.
No motion waterbeds, over $1 million in bedroom furniture.
Plus, on the approval of your good credit, no payments till April.
Make it a waterbed gallery night. A waterbed gallery night.
Bill collectors. We make bill collectors leave you alone, and that means leave you alone. I am Hugh Slate of the law firm Slate and Leone. We can stop the telephone calls. We can stop the lawsuits, garnishments, and foreclosures. For recorded information, phone us in Los Angeles day or night. Pick up your phone and dial no bills. Dial NOBILLS, no bills.
Have you heard about the official Elvira fan club, darling? Here's your chance to get that 8x10 glossy you've always wanted. Plus the Elvira bumper sticker, identification card, and special fun letter. All that for only $5.50? You've got to be kidding. Join up now, darling. And remember, it's official.
Rock out this week with Wang Chung, Billy Preston, Toto, and Little Richard on Solid Gold 87. Sunday at 1 p.m.
AB 36, mandating protective helmets for all motorcycle operators. Since seatbelt laws were enacted in California, injuries to automobile drivers have been reduced substantially. Mandatory safety helmet laws for bikers will do the same. I'm Fernando Del Rio, and that's our opinion.
That was a KHJ-TV editorial. We welcome requests to reply to our editorials from qualified community representatives with opposing viewpoints.
Every time they sit to eat, they must see that empty seat. And they wonder in the night if their baby is all right. Empty arms and hearts that cry. They don't know the reason why. Someone took their child away. Bring them back, oh God, we pray. Lord, bring the children home. Don't let them cry alone. Lord, we don't know where they are. Don't know if they're near or far. Lord, listen to our prayer. Don't leave them in despair. Helpless children, suffering pain. Bring them back in Jesus' name. Bring the guilty to their knees. Father, melt their hearts, oh please. Let them see just what they've done. Save the daughter and the son, Lord, bring comfort to the child. Let us soon be reconciled. God, don't let them cry alone. Please bring the children home. Lord, bring the children home. Don't let them cry alone. Helpless children suffering pain. Bring them back in Jesus' name. Lord, bring the children home. 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 No matter how much you smoke or how long you've been smoking, with the cigarettes program, you'll quit or your money back.
Now, arrest the smoking habit forever with Cigarest.
4 packs of cigarettes a day for over 30 years. Thanks to the Cigarest plan, I have stopped smoking.
I've been smoking since I was 17, and now I can finally breathe again.
Letters keep pouring in from customers praising cigarettes. People that have completely quit smoking using the Cigarest plan.
I was a 2-pack-a-day smoker and tried many times to quit. With Cigarest, I quit in a few short days.
The Cigarette program really worked for me. You're talking to a guy who chain smoked for almost 20 years.
I thought I was wasting my money. I'm glad I was wrong. I can't believe I quit.
They didn't think they could quit either. But with the powerful Cigarest pills and plan, they quit quickly, safely, inexpensively, and without withdrawal. You can too.
Cigarettes works even for the heaviest smoker like I used to be. That after-dinner cigarette, I didn't want it.
With Cigarest, the urge to smoke was gone in days.
I thought I'd gain weight, but I didn't.
Cigarest gives you the strongest non-prescription formula to ease your craving for nicotine and a program guaranteed to work or your money back. If you don't completely stop smoking after using Cigarest, we'll refund your full purchase price. You have nothing to lose.
I thought I never stopped smoking, but I did.
If you want to arrest the smoking habit in just 5 days, call us now.
With Cigarest, you're guaranteed to stop smoking in just 5 days without withdrawal and without gaining weight. Call toll-free 1-800-453-1234. Use your credit card, save COD fees, or send $19.95 to Cigarest Box 4444, Carlsbad, California 92008, or call 1-800-453-1234.
At this time, KHJ-TV ends its broadcast day. KHJ-TV Los Angeles is owned and operated by RKO General Incorporated with studios located at 5515 Melrose Avenue in Hollywood. Transmitter located atop Mount Wilson. KHJ-TV operates on Channel 9 by authority of the Federal Communications Division in Washington, D.C. Throughout the broadcast day, some of the programs on KHJ-TV are reproduced by means of film or videotape.